listening to Chasing Prophecy Radio, where we discuss anything and everything beyond the scope of normal. On UPRN Talk Radio FM 107.7 in New Orleans and FM 105.3 in Mississippi.
If it's unexplainable, we're talking about it.
Whether you're a believer or a skeptic,
we cover everything where the unknown becomes the known.
And now, here are your hosts, Jenny Nicasio and Tom Callway.
Welcome to Chasing Prophecy on the Oracle Talk Radio Network, broadcasting from Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and beyond, where we discuss anything and everything beyond the scope of normal. I'm Jenny Nicasio, along with my fabulous co-host, Tom Callway.
Yes. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Exciting week that we had. Very exciting. I'm happy with all the progress we made. Sebastian, thank you. First one in there. Happy good evening to you too. Appreciate it. And while we wait for our guests, we know how everyone loves cryptids. So we have a cryptid guy coming on. New owner of a cryptid truck, which I got a sneak peek, and Jenny did too. It looked pretty cool to go out there squatching. I mean, can you think of a better vehicle for that?
No, that looks like a fun vehicle. Yeah.
I know.
Bigfoot. And I think it's going to be a good time tonight. We're just waiting for him to come on. But Tom.
Yes.
What are we doing? Does everybody know what we're doing?
I don't know if everybody knows what we're doing, but we're here to spill the beans because we can't keep it in anymore, I guess, with the excitement. As I guess foreshadowed in the beginning by Jenny with the Oracle Talk Radio Network, yours truly and my fabulous co-host, Jenny Nicasio, are the creators of a new network, a new variety talk network titled Oracle Talk Radio Network. And in there, we are going to have content that appeals to anybody and everybody. I'm calling this right now out for anybody who's a show host, podcast host, anything like that. Please reach out to us, Oracle Talk Radio Network at gmail.com. And hi, Cindy. Good to see you again. Have you back? Good to see you. We are talking about the Oracle Talk Radio Network with content for everybody and everybody. Of course, it's going to be the place where you find your favorite shows, such as yours truly here. We might be changing times, but we'll be sure to update everybody and let them know. Beyond the Radar will be my other show. That will be switching times. That will be moving to a morning. I always wanted to do a morning paranormal radio show and just wake up with weirdness. How about that? That should be a good slogan, right? That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking we're probably going to move back to our old time. Chasing Prophecy used to be on Thursdays at 8. We moved from Thursday 7 to 8, then we went to Tuesdays at 9, and Thursday's a pretty good night. And I'll probably be bringing back In the Know with Jenny, and
there
then I'll
you
probably
go.
be back on.
How long has that been off?
Probably about 2 years.
Okay.
Probably off about 2 years, 2022. So it's a variety show, political variety, talk about anything and like everything. Not beyond the scope of normal though. I like to talk about nutrition, new movies. I even thought of doing a soap opera one because I'm addicted to Days of Our Life.
Really?
Yeah, so
see, I would have never pegged you for that.
Yeah, I like Days of Our Life. I used to like The Guiding Light, but I want to, keep this one paranormal where we talk about, anything and everything beyond, because I do like paranormal, but I'm hoping to get some nights that people, whoever wants to start their own show, they're into the midnight hours. I found out that TikTok does very well in the very late, early morning, like we're talking past 1 a.m. But we're working on some things, Tom. We're still waiting on the new intro. We're just going to cut out UPRN. We're going to We're going to get a new logo. I have a mock one in the corner there. So
Yeah.
if you know anybody that wants to have their own show or have a show and they're not being treated well, come on over here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it will be too. It's going to be something I can just oh, Cindy, our first compliment, Jenny. Cindy, thank you. We hope you stick around. We hope you come back and join and watch all the shows on our amazing network. And if you know anybody, Cindy, please send them our way to have their show on there. I mean, we wanted to create a network that caters to everybody and that people can do from home. There's a lot of mistreatment out there, and I don't want to get into anything bad, but um, if you're unhappy if you're on a network and you're unhappy with how it's run, or if you want to grow your show and join a network where people are already watching other shows and they can piggyback onto yours, it's almost like Jenny, the saying, "A rising tide raises all boats," right? You know what I mean? You're on a network with everybody else. We'll raise everybody up, and you get to join really cool people such as Jenny and myself. And we have a show coming on Mondays at 11.
Hi, Nicole.
Health. It'll be a mental health hour discussing everything mental health. A very, very wonderful. His name's Peter. I met him. I talked to him, and you know, it, just to show you our network's not going to be pigeonholed into one thing or the other thing. We'll have scopes all around. I'm happy to announce Nerd Informer will be joining. They want to
Great.
do 7 to 8 o'clock. There will be 7 to 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. So we'll have a little Wednesday action there. Nicole wants to join our network as well, being West Coast. I guess that would fill up a 9 o'clock spot on Wednesdays. So spots are filling up. So please, anybody, Nicole, I know you're on another network. If there's anybody over there you're close to, please send them our way. We don't bite
Yeah.
hard.
And the
So
good thing about this, Tom, is that we're going to have, if your show is controversial, if it's like talking
yes,
about controversies, political stuff, we're going to have you strictly on the Twitch. Was it Twitch or Rumble? Rumble.
Twitch, Rumble, and Kick are
And
some of the more lenient, not like a certain tube, if you know what I mean, that will kick you for anything.
yeah, so like if you want to talk, because then you can talk whatever you want. And you won't X is pretty good.
Yeah,
Only
now
thing
they
is,
are.
I just found out that you have to have a premium package to be like, both of ours didn't go through because we don't have the premium. That's the only problem with X. So ours didn't go through today, and I forgot all about that because it happened last week, and I tried to do it and I forgot. So we're gonna have like special channels, but we're also piggybacking on the the radio network you were talking about, so we
Yeah.
can stream on there. So it's not just going to be streaming. It's going to be up on the cloud. It's going to be a Spotify, iHeart Radio, all of them,
Yep.
Podbean, everyone you can think of. We're going to be on. So it's going to
You
be good.
name it. No, no expense spared. We've been very lucky with a kind, you'll know who it is, when we launch, but a kind sponsor who helps us out, and they really believe in us. And, so do you. So do you guys, the people listening, the people watching our show. Thank you so much for the support. Without you guys, there's no
Yeah,
Jenny, there's no me, there's no
seriously.
Chasing Prophecy.
Blog Talk Radio is good too. I didn't even
Yeah.
think of them. I didn't think of them. But the more
Well, there you go, Nicole. Spread our word. So let me take you through a scenario. Tom, I'm going out of the country. I'm going to be in Australia or London or New Delhi or Rome for whatever reason, but I don't want to miss Chasing Prophecy. Well, never you worry, because we are also moving to a online radio platform, which is worldwide. You will have our channel. You will have our website. Once the channel will be on our website, and then you can download the app or do whatever just to have the channel on your phone. You hit play, and you'll hear us. Not on a computer. You can hear us audibly through your phone, through your Alexa. Now that's going to be cool, Jenny. Alexa, play Oracle Talk Radio Network. I got that set up. And so worldwide, not just certain towers in the South, worldwide, we will be on a platform. And we cannot wait to bring people into our family, into our network, because honestly, this was started by radio show hosts, and we're making it for radio show hosts. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to have, we're not gonna micromanage like others. We're not gonna sit there over your shoulder and say, "Hold on, what did you say? What was that? What?"
No, you can't smoke cigarettes. You can't
Yeah,
have political stuff in the background, whatever you want to
yeah,
do.
exactly. You want to, if you're getting viewers and you're just sitting there talking smack, chewing, with a dip in your lip, whatever. You know what I mean? We're here. And yeah, no, Nikki, you did not have a dream, or you did not share about a dream that you had about a Yeti. Um, now, Jenny, I haven't had dreams. See, I'm not a big dreamer. All right, like I don't have that many, and
Oh gosh.
when I do, they're more like mundane. Like I'm waiting in line at a bank. What about you? Do you dream a lot?
Oh me. I have so many vivid dreams. I don't even want to go there. I mean, they're so oh gosh. Like I was telling, I don't know if were you on the show, and then I dreamt I was starting I do the Jesus challenge where I've been doing that for a year. September, you write you give two journals.
Really?
One is a journal where you say, Dear Jesus, and you just talk to him like you're talking to your best friend. And then the other one's a gratitude journal, and you say, list everything. And you know who told me this? Harvey. What's his name? Harvey guy. You know who I'm
Harvey
talking.
Weinstein.
No, he's no, no. Harvey Weinstein.
What
No.
are you talking to him
Oh
for?
my God. No, Harvey, the black dude. Harvey. You guys know who I'm talking about. I forget
Yeah.
his first name. But he said, you write down every single thing you're thankful for. I'm thankful for another day. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the ability to take care of myself. I'm thankful for the clean water, everything. And you
Yeah.
can go up to 100 times. Yes, Nicole, it's a gratitude journal. And you won't be surprised how it affects your whole day. When I don't do it, I'm kind of crabby, kind of mean, but this keeps me in check. But as I've been doing the Jesus challenge, you're supposed to also read scripture or some kind of, something, a song from the Bible, and you do that. Yes, Steve Harvey, Cindy. Yes, you're right. Okay, so I did that, but the more I did it, the most wildest dreams I ever had. The one dream, it freaked me out so bad. I had like a demon pulling me down, and I'm screaming, Jesus, 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 help me, Jesus, help me. Jesus. It was a
Oh,
demon. And that was so freaking scary. And I don't know if it was because I was doing this challenge or what. I'm getting closer that the devil wanted to say, no, you're not allowed. I wonder, maybe that was it. But yeah, my
mm.
dreams are very vivid. I dream of shadow people, all that. And we've talked about the shadow people.
Oh, yeah.
The shadow people.
Shadow people. I mean, have you one of the shows I do like to watch is Paranormal Caught on Camera. And when they have one of a shadow person doing a like peek behind or something like that,
Mhm.
that gives me a different level of fear, honestly. Like that really freaks me out because I don't understand what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? When you have like the translucent like an apparition, it's
Yeah.
translucent and or the footsteps or things like that. I
That
get like, oh, that's a pretty cool thing.
that's
But
scary as hell.
it is. It is.
The shadow people, and like we had Brian Sharpless on the show twice. He's a psychologist, and he was like telling us, "Oh no, something in the brain chemistry." But he wasn't knocking it or Xing it out or
Mhm.
anything like that. But he was so convinced that he did papers that it was all something chemical reaction in your brain. Once you fall asleep and you drop into, if you go into REM too fast, it could bring on sleep paralysis. But I
Yeah.
don't know. So did
Eh,
not to interrupt you, Tom. Did
sure, go
did
ahead.
did we give Squatch a good link? Do you think? Because I
Yeah.
don't. Hmm.
Let me, let me try
Well,
again.
I want him on the show because he's really good at talk about Bigfoot. Because I want to talk about some of the things that happened out here in the Chestnut Ridge, that kind of freaked me out. put some lights on me now so I can glow. I don't know what light I like better, green or blue. I like the blue. Astral traveling too far would, you know what? My kid Nicole, he used to do that, and I used to hate when he did that because what if somehow you couldn't get back in your body? Like, what if you couldn't get back and you go too far out and you're stuck and you're in that space between reality and limbo? It just kind of freaks me out. I don't know if I would like to do that. I don't think I would.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. June Edwards. Back before I was on a radio show, I had a podcast called Labeled Paranormal, and on there, she was a wonderful, wonderful guest. Really knew a lot of her stuff and really spoke with conviction. So I kind of trusted a lot of what she was saying. She was talking about how she had individuals that actually had that, Jenny, that were scared,
Mhm.
and she had to try to navigate them back into their soul or their soul back into their conscious body because, even if you think of like a tether, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? She's like, it's all,
Yeah.
you have a tether to your physical body, hey, I need to get back into, Tom needs to get into Tom so I don't go into somebody else, right? Well, the astral plane, if you are vivid enough, in her words, it was so beautiful and you felt so good that you didn't want to come back.
Well,
And
yeah, isn't that what death is like too, I hear?
yeah, yeah. If let's play let's play devil's advocate for a second and say, you know, you die, your soul, this is a journey and evolution of the soul. You die, you go into whichever, place that you believe in. You learn about
Mhm.
what you did wrong and you come back to fix it after a little bit. If that is correctly the way, yeah, I'm glad we don't know that because we would be so sad or depressed here that we're back in this, with a physical carbon based body, you know what I mean? And not in
Mhm.
the ever loving presence of the Lord or whoever, you decide that, or whoever you worship. So I totally believe that part. Absolutely. But I know for me, Jenny, I probably would be one of those people that if I was conscious and out of my body and it was wonderful, I might not want to come back to it. Who wants to come back to bills? Who wants to come back to sadness,
I know,
pain,
really.
hunger, famine, whichever your situation might be? Um, you know, I don't know.
I
Maybe I'm not
I
supposed to do it.
well,
Just
a
because
lot
you
of the near
can, maybe it
deathers
doesn't mean you
think
should.
that. The near deathers always don't wanna come back, and they're always pushed back. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know,
And
it's a but astral projection, I don't know if that's considered the same thing as an after death experience. I don't know. But if you got stuck in the vortex, I guess it would be, and you're stuck there. Do you wanna really be stuck there? I don't know. To
yeah,
me,
that's what I'm
I've
saying. It's not
fear.
worth the reward for me to
Yeah,
have to worry about that.
yeah. I kinda wanna stay here as long as
Yeah.
I'm healthy and happy, I wanna stay here. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So considering, Mr. Squash,
I
Sasquatch,
sent another message just a little bit ago, with another link just saying, hey,
whoever he's
um,
run into.
um, yeah. So we'll be waiting for Mr. Squatch. Hopefully he comes on because you're right. He does have a lot of experience, and we love our cryptids at Chasing Prophecy. Um, you know, that frog woman, you remember that? The
Yeah.
Loveland Frogman woman? She has her own show. I could reach out to her. She's been on both of my shows.
What was her name again?
Lauren Connolly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren.
She yeah. She was outdoor adventurer podcasts, nature photography, things like that. I'll reach out. Um so yeah. Um have you okay, let me ask you this, Jenny. Have you ever actually went squatching or went out trying to look or did any kind of adventure out?
Well, when we used to camp out a lot, we would go out and look for, Sasquatch. We didn't have to go far because Like I live in the Chestnut Ridge, and there's some really crazy stuff. And I remember this one time. We're talking about November. I believe it was 2015, and I was sleeping, and a lot of people, we got into conversations that it was a skunk or a
Mhm.
possum. It was not none of those. The sound that I heard was the most terrifying sound outside my window. The only thing is, like, how could it get on top of my window, like my roof? And I don't know
Yeah.
if Bigfoot can do that. But the sound was hideous and it woke my son up, and we were, like, right next to the window, and we heard it jump off of the roof onto the ground. Now, I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I don't know what that was, but, I mean, there's a lot of woods back where we lived, and there's a lot of people who saw these weird creatures. Maybe it was a Sasquatch, maybe it wasn't, maybe it was some kind of a EBE. I don't know, but if you talk to Stan Gordon, it is possible to see anything in those mountains and the Appalachian and all that and the Chestnut Ridge. So who knows what was out there?
Could there be a portal or at least ley lines in the Chestnut Ridge area that because we hear about that area or people familiar with the
Mhm.
Northeast or Pennsylvania and Appalachia, we hear about that area of UFOs, Thunderbirds, um,
Yeah.
cryptids, and other mysterious, I'll just call them like Appalachia um, entities in that area.
Yeah, most definitely. There's a lot of there could be. I'm not I mean, I believe in portals, but I have to be able to see something more clearly. How like is it like on Missing 411 The Hunted where
Yeah.
the women there was a scene at the end, a woman was she was I believe she was hunting. I think she was hunting in a
Okay.
tree, and she saw that the trees moved off like this weird wave through the trees.
Yes. I
Um,
remember that one.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I saw something like that, I have never ever seen anything like that, so I don't know. I can't say yes or no if there are portals, but there's some crazy stuff in Montana, like the
Yeah.
vortex house and all that.
Yeah,
So
that's a wild place as well. Compasses don't work, so the
yeah.
basic geomagnetism of the Earth is not correct in that area, whether it's a portal or not. It's just
Mhm.
weird. You know what I mean? It's just weird. So, but
You
no,
know,
I remember that missing 411. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, I know, I was just gonna say, a lot of people think mirrors are portals. Now, there's a lot of spooky movies about mirrors, and I just saw a TikTok not too long ago about a mirror. You should never, ever stare into the mirror too long.
Yeah.
Something can happen, or put your
Yes.
hand up to the mirror.
I
Mirrors are
I know
strange.
about
Like,
that.
how are mirrors made? Like, or because 'cause they're always, like, they're inverted, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see when you're looking in a mirror, you don't see what other people see. Do you know? Or do you
No,
see
I know
or do you
exactly what
see
you're
what
talking
people
about.
see?
No, it's obviously it's based on the fact of light projection and how it's made. I don't know the exact materials in there, but in the world of paranormal, you are never ever supposed to stare into a mirror for a long time because whether it is a portal or not, that's what opens up a portal is you projecting your consciousness in there to allow
Mhm.
energy to flow back and forth. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
they call it mirror scribing.
Bloody
I don't know if
Mary.
you
I was thinking that, sorry. I was
yeah.
just looking at the check. Cindy, I was thinking
Oh,
that Bloody
Cindy, yeah.
Mary. Bloody Mary. So
I
many
remember that from when I was younger
You go into
too.
a bathroom and shut the light off and you say Bloody Mary how many times?
3 times.
That's no, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't want to do that. I
Kids that
don't.
did that are in rehab now.
Probably. Seriously, I used to do all kind of weird stuff when I was a kid.
I
We
did
would light a
too.
candle and stare into
Yeah.
the candle, and we try to have
Did you ever do
seances.
that light as a feather, stiff as a board? I know that
Yes,
was
that
popular.
works though.
That does work, and that's odd. That's really odd. Um, yeah, that's really odd. Yeah, no, I'm not asking you at all, Nicole, to to do Bloody Mary.
No.
No. We need all the hosts we can get. We're not trying to have someone come get snatched, but
Now, I was watching, my son started watching it's called The Outsiders by Stephen King, and it was on
Mhm.
HBO, but I watched it years ago when it first came out. And there's a Cujo. Was that what it's called?
Yeah, Cujo the dog.
Well, no, it's not Cujo. It's
Oh,
Outsiders based on what creature? What creature was it? On the Outsiders movie, not the one about the kids. What was the
yeah, I'm like
creature?
Pony Boy.
No, that was good. Outsiders with Stephen King. Stephen King. What was that called? What are they called?
Cuco.
Cuco? Is that what it's
Isn't
called?
that it? Cuco. El Cuco.
Oh, Cuco.
Yeah,
So that is a freaking scary thing. And that's a myth, a Mexican myth, is
yeah,
it? And what do they have? They shapeshift into different beings and they can morph. And
yep,
you could be seeing you think it's your friend and it's not, it's this creature. So
yeah,
that, think about that when it comes to cryptics
yeah,
and scary stuff like that. That could happen because you can say, oh, hey, Joe. And it's not Joe. Come on, we're going to leave. We're going to go to, and they go with them and turns into this creature.
yeah.
Let me
No,
ask Sean
that's
Kelly if he knows where this dude is because he always, he,
um, but no, that's a lot of the lore in the Southwest has to do with shape shifting entities, shape shifting cryptids and things like that. And it's really odd because you got to think lore isn't going to know a boundary, whether it's northern Mexico, southwest United States. You know what I mean? It's not going to know that.
Mhm.
So I wonder if it's all built off of the lore of skinwalker wendigos and things like that that have come into people's like vocabulary as of recent, and that's just because of the world being a lot smaller compared to what it was before with technology. But um yeah, the shapeshifter and the witch, or in Spanish, bruja or mago or mage,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Um, that's very popular down there, where we might have, um, let's see, we might have more of like flesh and blood based cryptids, where the
Mhm.
Southwest are more spiritual based. You know what I mean? That it doesn't have
Yeah.
to live on this earth. It just comes and goes when it pleases, as if it were a nature spirit in that way. So just a little for everybody, a little difference between what we have, other places around the United States where, you know, um, people like to take what's it called? Plaster cast of like Bigfoot's foot. Or they
Yeah.
might get like fur, or they might get some broken branches that are higher up on a tree. Um, than normal. But it's just it's just all different areas. Florida and California seem to corner the market on UFOs, but everywhere else it's just a bunch of weird. And Appalachia, man, your cave system. Overlay a cave system, the Appalachian cave system, with missing persons reports, and see how close it is.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I just don't. That scares me because you don't know what's out there. And when we're getting back to the Appalachians, how they were people hear whispering and children's whispers and females, come on, come to me, Tom,
Hmm.
come over here, come and play ball. I just tried to message him too, and he's not answering. So I was gonna
Yeah,
call, but oh, we
that's
got some logos. They look nice.
all right.
Oh
Can't wait to
boy.
see them.
I don't know. These are
Mm.
nice.
But that calling and whispering, the legend of sirens has been going on since like Greece. You know what I mean? Ancient Greece and
Mhm.
things like that. It's nothing new. Oh, did you watch Hellier,
Oh, here. I don't
the
remember.
Amazon Prime documentary?
Uh,
We mentioned it a couple weeks ago. I wasn't sure if you had watched it or not, but it follows Eastern Kentucky, West Virginia, a couple hours or 2-3 hours southwest of where Pittsburgh is.
I don't know if I should
Um,
show people.
put it up.
Okay, these are the ones he gave. You see the one on the bottom? Can't
Yeah,
really see. You like
I
that
see the
one?
one. Yeah, I like that.
Then
I
there's
like that
this
a
one
lot.
too. This one looks like a radio station, though. What do
Yeah,
you think?
first
I
one
mean,
for me.
not a radio station, a record company.
First one for me. It would be my
Oh,
preference.
he's trying. He's stuck in the middle of a 3-car wreck. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, we are here. Well, we are here whenever you can.
Yeah, whenever you can.
I
Whenever.
I kind of like the one with the round circle.
Well, then pick it.
Well,
I'm
no,
not picky.
we'll see. Once you see it up closer, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I kind of like the big O one. Big O.
Big O.
Could
Oh
mean
my.
something else, but we're not going to go there.
Oh geez. You had to go there.
I know I had to go
Chasing
there.
Prophecy After Dark.
Yeah, really.
No, but I'm excited for the new time. I can't wait to
Yeah,
see
I
you
want to
in the
do.
know.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah, you look, we both look more excited. We just, and this is something we've talked about, obviously off air. We don't only talk for 1 hour a week. We do talk pretty much every day, and that's the life of being radio show hosts and working together. But it just feels right. And I think I mentioned that to you the other day, Jenny. It just, our personalities, I don't know if we were meant to do it for somebody else.
I don't know.
What I mean?
I didn't like how I was being scolded all the time. And I mean, I'm an adult and I don't need to be scolded. And
Well,
that's,
yeah,
I'm not
no,
going to
you're
bad mouth.
absolutely
I'm
right
not going
about
to
that.
bad mouth, but I'm a big girl and I don't like to be scolded.
It was nitpicking.
Yeah.
It was this, that, this, that. And, hopefully wish them nothing but the best. We did it the right way. What are you going to do?
Yeah. He's waiting for 2 more. So he's giving me all 4 of them. So at least we got the colors down we like.
Yeah.
I like them. So we just have to
We need
make
to
up
have
my
a show
mind.
called Big O now.
I would like to do an after dark one and talk about some perverted stuff. No,
Yeah, why not?
Dating after a certain age. No, we'll keep it paranormal for now. After
Big
dark
O.
paranormal. Waiting for Sasquatch in the window, in the wild.
Today's topic, would you date
like naked and
Sasquatch?
afraid with Sasquatch. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
Oh man. He's like, I got new people to party with.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. Oh man, naked and afraid, northern or northwest Pacific.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for patiently waiting by. Squatch Man is
bloopers. Yeah, he's coming. He's in a car accident. So, well, he's not in a car accident.
Yeah.
He's in the traffic with a 3-car wreck, and you know how that is with in traffic, and it can be really annoying. But he wants to be on. We have time. We have half an hour, and hey, we can stay on as long as we want because this is our network.
That's right. That's right.
And we can stay on and wait for him. So
we will. We'll stay on for.
You won't have to. You have to get off 8:45. You have to get off.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to worry about it. No, we can stay on because once we get full, we will have to worry about. Right now, we have some leeway.
There'll be a little more rules when we get some befores and afters for.
And we're gonna have. I hope maybe we can get a call-in number and have people call in. See, StreamYard is a little slow. No,
it is.
They should have teleprompters. They should have phone calls. You can call in.
The other one did.
Yeah,
the other one does, but
it's too hard.
It's too hard. When I tried to do a dummy stream, I used Beyond the Radar for just a dummy one, and it wouldn't even pop up. So it would only go live. You know what I mean? So it would create an extra step for us. That we would have
this is easy. Well, they're coming along. Hopefully, Blog Talk Radio have both. Well, that's good.
Good for them.
Yeah. We could go on there too.
Absolutely. Go on anywhere.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
we're a radio show without borders.
No, well, the one you're talking about, the one that's the radio network.
Yeah.
How does that work? How do you? Is it going to be
So
hard?
it'll be an online radio network hosted by radio.co, and we will have our own online radio station. So once we have that, we will embed a player onto our website and then also get mobile apps that we can tell everybody to go ahead and download. And you can listen to Oracle Talk Radio Network
All
around the
day,
clock,
all day long.
all day
You'll get sick
long.
of hearing our voices.
Yes. I'm going to do one straight day of nothing but Jenny talking.
Oh God,
And
I
that's
can
going to
talk
be
in all
one.
different languages if you like.
There you
We can
go.
we can talk. We can pretend we're
I'll
English.
schedule Spanish for Spain and Mexico. I'll schedule Japanese for But no, I'm really excited because we want this to be open and encompassing for everybody. You know, you can hop on, be on our network, talk about whatever. Um and it helps. It helps people feel better, you know. We're not going to silence anybody. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
have
good.
fun with it.
Yeah, we'll have fun. That's what we heard about. We're just gonna have fun. So, what really makes you have fun, Tom?
Well, um let's see what really makes me have fun. A lot of things, but um see, for me, I'm not a video game guy. I'm not a guy
Oh
that's
my
going
god,
to
I
like
can't believe you're not a video because you're into tech and you don't play
I
video
just
games.
think it's nerdy. I don't know. It's not the kind of guy I want to be. You know what I mean? To just sits there and plays a video game. I'm an outside guy growing up
Yeah.
in rural Chester County, and I mean to a stone's throw from the Maryland border. We went outside. I was lucky enough, you know, I know not everybody can, but I was lucky enough that family had an acre of land, you know, forest, so or wooded, not forest, but you know, I would go out, I'd play with trees, I'd have sticks, they were my sword, you know what I mean? And I would be doing whatever, you know, outside. Love to be out there. And combining, so anyway, getting to your point, combining tech and the paranormal really is a lot of fun for me. You know, I do
Mhm.
love writing, I do love you know, screenplays, I do love you know, adapting things, you know, formatting things in that way. That really is fun for me. And I guess it takes a certain kind of person because it's literally taking words and moving them into what they should be.
Mhm.
But to me, it's like putting a puzzle together. So I like that, you know. Um, but you know, combining the technology, I really do geek for new tech.
Mhm.
So you know, the latest FLIR cameras that came out that you can spot a person from 300 yards away. You know what I mean? Like that's really cool to me because how does it even know that it picks up the heat sensation that far? You know how sensitive that has to be to pick up a heat signature from that far away? You
Yeah.
know, like it's really cool. The night vision. So night vision that's military grade. You can see like it is in the day
Mhm.
at night. It is ridiculous. You can make out people's like patches on their shirt, clothing, things like I really enjoy the new military night vision that they have now. A lot of adapters now for the latest GoPros. Those are cool.
So what do you do? Go outside with these on and go right around?
Well, no, no, no. I see videos of them. I don't have them. I would love to do an
Okay.
investigation and things like that for that. But it's basically either a headband, but usually it comes with like a helmet, and you flip it down
Yeah.
over your eye.
So you do
And
go
some,
ghost cutting.
yeah, yeah, and you know, ghost hunting. I'll tell you, there's not much better you can get than an EVP recorder because I've had the $10 ones produce
Mhm.
just as good EVPs as like the $100 ones. Like you,
What
that
about the
I
ones on the
love that.
phone? Are those all garbage? Is that just junk? Some of
Yeah,
them well, there's
yeah.
one woman on,
Well, it's for entertainment. So I don't want to say it's junk. If you're getting entertainment out of it, by all means, keep doing it. Keep having fun. Do all of that.
well,
Um,
there's a Balinski, is that her name? The medium? And she uses one. She uses a, chromatol. What's it called? Ghost chromat something. I don't know if that's the same thing. And she
Uh,
swears by it. It's like static, but it says words.
oh,
Chirometer, something.
no. Oh, shoot.
Oh
I know what
no.
you're talking about. It's a something box. Spirit box
Yeah, it's a
is
spirit
the
box.
spirit box where it's like,
This one
what?
doesn't do that.
Okay.
It just says like you put human voices, it'll say like car, you know, don't
Mm.
talk, mother.
But it has
You know what
static,
I'm
like
talking
TV
about?
static?
No, it's actual voices, but it's sort of like an EMF reader. I forget what it's called.
They have a lot of
Chronometer? No, that's not it. Oh, oh, it's a spirit
yeah.
box, but it's on her phone. So I don't know if some of these work. But see, I think I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if they work or not, or that's just junk. I mean, I
Well,
like to think they do.
I tested it out before, the one called Ghost Tube.
I
Have you
can't.
seen that?
I
It's
didn't see that one.
okay, so it's one that has the SLS, with all the stick figure type stuff. If there's nothing
Mhm.
in the room and you see a stick figure, there's a ghost there. So it
Yeah.
has that, but it also has a EMF meter in it. So you can see like like if it's spiking and things like that. And then
Mhm.
finally, it does have what it's called as a vocabulary box, and it will say words out like mad. And, I heard people say that that's just for entertainment. It doesn't really do anything, whatever. You know what I mean? It's an app. You got to take it for what it is. But there was one time I was in a basement, cousin's house,
Mhm.
and they have a room, and it's funny. It's in the basement. They call it the Blair Witch room, but really, it's just like the unfinished portion of like the basement. So you
Mhm.
open it up, and there's like you can put storage or Christmas or whatever you want in there. Um, so the way it is it goes down. There's light there, and then there's an unlit portion on the backside. So I went back there with my two nephews, and I was like, "Yeah, let's look." So I turned the corner there, and it did get me a little bit because it I had it and I shined it down that unlit part, and it said orange shorts, which one of them was wearing orange like gym shorts, and then it said demon.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't know that that word was in there. It's like hi, yes, all of that kind of stuff, but it said demon. So
Mm.
I was like, all right, that's cool. We'll play with it, all that kind of stuff. And we left, but that's the only yeah, I did it a few more times, but that was the only time I got anything that was even remotely like odd. The rest of it would be like Harold and a name. I don't know who that is. I don't have anybody in my family named that. There was nobody in the house. It's a new construction house, so it's not like it was built on something. So
Mhm.
usually it was just like random words or like lake or pond and just stuff that really didn't make sense for like being in a basement of a house. But that
Yeah.
was the only time that it got
That's why I
really.
don't know if those are really they were
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a lot of experiences with ghosts, but I don't need I mean, I alarms going off, lights going off. I the other night, like probably
Oh, what
last week,
happened?
I'm in my bed and I hear all kind of crap in my room. Like people, something moving things on my dresser, my desk. And I'm like,
Really?
what the hell is that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't one was a real loud bang. And I just closed my eyes. I did not want to open my eyes. Yeah. A lot of crazy stuff happened in my room. And there's like it sounds like something's ticking. Like I can't explain it. It's like movement of like plastic. It's just a crunching noise. It's really crazy. It just doesn't
Hmm.
stop. It's like, what the hell's going on? And no one else hears it. It's just me. It's
Really?
like scary as shit, man. My dog sometimes she just doesn't want to be in my room either. She'll leave. So it makes me
And
wonder.
and Jenny, has a big dog, a German Shepherd, right? Or
German
yeah,
Shepherd.
German Shepherd. So it's a big dog. It's not a little, you know,
No, she's a
nice
scaredy
dog.
cat though. She's
Oh,
I'll
oh.
have to tell you what happened to this. I have to tell you. This has nothing to do with paranormal. This has nothing to do.
Bring it.
She had a little like looked like a little a cyst on her eyelid that got so big that it was in her like vision.
Mhm.
And I was calling doctors because I can't take her to the vet because she's scared to death to go. The vet has to come here. So I'm thinking, how in the hell would they remove this if she can't get to the vet? So what am I going to do? So I I know this is off. I say the rosary. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm a Catholic and I do
Yeah.
paranormal.
No, I got it. Yeah. You gotta
So
protect yourself.
I said the rosary. I said, "Oh, please, Mary, please help my dog. Please. I don't know what to do. Please heal her. Do something. Heal her. Do something." I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you. The next morning, because I did it in the middle of the night, Ava has to go potty. This is on Sunday. She has to go potty. I'm
Mhm.
home by myself. I let her outside. She comes in. Her whole face is bloody. Her whole eye, there's inside her eye is blood. There's blood everywhere. And I'm like, oh
Oh,
my
no.
God, what happened?
Poor puppy.
Well, she guess that was bothering her, and she got her paw and she scraped it so bad that it just started bleeding. And I didn't know what to do. It's hanging, that little tumor thing. It's in her eye. And I didn't know what to do. I just grabbed it as hard as I could and I pulled it. I pulled it right off. And there was
Oh,
blood everywhere. And I
no.
have this little tumor thing. I should have took it to the vet to get analyzed, biopsy.
Yeah, biopsied, yeah.
And then it's bleeding. I don't know what to do. I said, "It won't stop bleeding." I called my son who's a doctor. He goes, "Mom, put a pressure on it and get some cornstarch and stick it on a napkin and put it
Yeah,
on her
yeah,
eye." I didn't know that would stop
yeah.
it. So it stopped it. And I got some Neosporin, like for your eyes. It's called rifamycin. And I put it on it. And now she can see because it's just a little tiny left that I didn't get. Tell me
Mm.
about that. That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
That is pretty crazy.
So now she can
Oh.
see the rosary
Well,
works.
yeah.
It
I mean,
does.
it's true. The help you get might not be the help you want, but you get the
No,
help.
I got help. It got rid of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Oh, man. But
Yeah, I
the knickknacks, man, that's something. The knickknacks on your dresser, the trinkets, or the sounds.
something's moving.
Some
Something's moving.
Now let me ask you this. It might be a question for Big O, but let's just ask this. Have you ever thought about putting a camera in there to record while you sleep?
I'm too scared to do that.
Okay, I got you.
Probably should. I guess I could. What if I saw something like, ooh, going around?
No, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. You know,
I did
the
do
healing power of cayenne pepper. Sebastian, what healing power is that? I'm interested. Please comment that. I would love to talk about it. But
canine pepper.
cayenne pepper, I know. So yeah, I don't think I would either. But you've seen some shows where they show like that a camera in like a bedroom and looking at, you know, um paranormal stuff that happened. But I think I don't know. Maybe I would, but you're right. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble because what if you do catch something? And I'm talking like something paranormal activity where it's just standing on the side of your bed staring at you while you're asleep. Like
I
that
watched
is,
Evil too much. Evil, it's on Thursday nights,
oh
on
yeah.
CBS. Well, it's on Parliament now. Very high dose. Are you talking about for the dog?
Is that for the dog or
I
for
have
people?
mm.
I wouldn't have expected cayenne pepper to have a high vitamin
Could
C.
if I put that on my dog's eyes, she'd scream bloody murder. She'd probably bite me.
Oh,
I
well,
did
maybe
put the
it's, I think
drops, the
maybe she's
antibiotic, and she
eating.
didn't like it. No, maybe. I don't know. I don't know
I don't
about
know.
that.
Yeah. There's a big list of things that could harm dogs. When I was growing up, it
Yeah.
was like, don't give it chocolate. And now I'm hearing not this, not that.
No,
This will kill it.
xylitol.
That'll
Xylitol will kill your dog.
yeah, which is in gum, sugar-free gum like Orbit and things like that. You gotta protect them too.
Mm-hmm.
Science, it gets better. And if it tells me not to give something to my dog, I'm not going to give it to him. But vitamin C and cayenne pepper, did not know about that. Did not. And if Squatch Man can't get on, we can always reschedule him. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
have a
he
whole
he
network
didn't.
now,
Yeah, I haven't. He said he's on his way home, but
and it's totally fine. Stuff happens. I'm not upset about it or nothing like that.
no.
Yeah,
We can
it's a wonderful.
reschedule for next week.
Yeah.
We'll be
Yeah,
on
we can for
Thursday.
next week. We actually don't have anybody next week.
Yeah, we'll be on Thursday. I definitely want to be on Thursday.
Okay.
I think that would be a better time for us.
Yeah.
And 8 o'clock prime time.
Well, what we'll do also is we'll have some getting promotion out there, and all of you lovely people, please share us. Please share Oracle Talk Radio Network, and also share Chasing Prophecy Radio Show. We'd love to grow the interaction. Love to talk to everybody and anybody about anything relevant to the paranormal and all that,
Mm-hmm.
or conspiracy. Oh, we can say that now.
Yeah, really. I mean, I remember when we were on for 2 hours. Did you
And
ever
this
do
was
a
a
two?
Sunday night.
No, this was Thursdays. Did you
Okay,
ever do a 2-hour show?
I haven't done a 2-hour show. No.
Cures a lot of stuff, huh, Sebastian? I'll have to try that. Vitamin C, I believe in taking high doses of vitamin C because it's so good for your immune system and it's so good for your skin.
Yeah, so that's the secret.
No, filters are the secret.
Oh, come on.
And lots of lights.
Oh, you're kidding me,
Lots of
Cassia.
lights. No, lights. Oh my God, if I turned off these lights, I'd look like a hag. Wait, I should turn off one. It's amazing.
It's impossible for that to
No.
happen.
No. I have two gigantic lights.
Actually, when you turn that light off, you looked more Italian.
No, I don't look Italian.
No, when you turned it off, you did.
I have
You mean you don't
German.
look-
I have German in me. I have German, Bulgarian. No, I don't. I'm writing a story about Dracula. Romanian.
Romania,
Yeah.
Transylvania, all that kind of good
Romanian.
stuff.
What are they called? They're from Romania.
Yeah.
What are they? They called Romanians.
Romanians, yeah.
I don't know.
Romoninios.
Should
That's
I
what they're
text him and say you want to come on tomorrow? Unless you want to stick around for an hour. It's up to you.
Just tell them we'll do Thursday. We'll kick off Thursday with a bang because I don't have anybody for next week.
Okay. Let me make sure. I'm counting my fingers. By then we'll have hopefully we'll have the logo.
Yep.
And
We'll have everything, almost everything ready to go.
We'll have the new intro and guests lined up. So if you would like to be a guest on Chasing Prophecy, please give us an email. It's so easy.
Message,
or you can just direct us chasingprophecyradio@gmail.com, or you can go to our Facebook page and just send us a direct message.
Comment, direct message. We'll find you.
And if
we don't have a team working behind us, you'll get right to Jenny or myself.
Yeah, you'll get right to us. And you can, if you would like to bring your podcast radio show over to us, let us know. We have all kind of packages. And if you just want to start out talking about nothing, that's great too, because I was going to actually have a show.
Beginners welcome.
I was going to have a show called About Nothing. Talk about nothing. Just talk about,
just sit there and stare at the camera for an hour.
Or you can just do ASMR night. You can do ASMR at night. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will.
That's a good idea.
You know what? I think I am going to set up my blue Yetis. I have 3 of them. I think I'll do
3.
ASMR. I have 3 blue Yetis.
Some women collect shoes. Jenny collects microphones.
Yes, we'll talk about anything. I'll wear my fake fingernails and I'll.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I like ducks. You know what?
I like ducks too. Yes.
Astro, do you have a problem with your duck you want to talk about? Your poor little duck? who's hurt his leg.
Yeah.
Ren. Ren, you should have a show on here called Duckology
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
Yeah, we you should have came in earlier. The show's over.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
next Thursday,
Squatch Man couldn't make it because he was
he
in
ran over
traffic.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, and he just sent me a text message. What did he say? Wait a minute. What did he say? Let's see what he said. That would be awesome. Thanks. Been sitting here for almost 2 hours. That's terrible.
Yeah. All right. No problem.
Okay.
Thanks, Ren. We'll look forward to seeing you there, and we'll talk about whatever you would like us to talk about. But ducks are cool. Geese, not so much. Canadian geese, no. I'm out on them. Mallards, I'm
Now,
good.
crows, I like to talk crows. Crows you can train to be your
I
pet.
know. How cool and weird is that?
Yes,
That you
there's
can
nothing
train.
like a trained crow. You know,
Like,
what
what
else
if?
was crow?
Yeah,
What was that crow? What's crow? Oh, come on.
crow.
Was it
What are you talking about?
crow? Oh, I was thinking of Sons of Anarchy. He had a crow.
Oh, I didn't
LaQuack.
watch that show.
LaQuack, the duck. You're so weird.
LaQuack.
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 Okay, we are, like I said, if you think you would be a great fit for our show, give us a drop us a line. If you want to bring your show over to the Oracle Talk Radio Network, or you can start your own show, give us a holler. We're taking applications because once those slots are full, that's it.
Yep. Don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate.
We have meetings
Oh my
and
God.
we have interested individuals all week that we're going to have meetings with and talk to information. So please don't hesitate. We'll, get in on the ground
Yes,
floor.
absolutely. So we're going to go. I have so much to do. I got to figure out
Same
which
here.
logo, and I got to write. And my phone's ringing in my other room. And so let me pull up our exit. I hope this is the exit because if it's not, we're in trouble. Might be something else. If it is, I don't know what it is. It could be something.
We're starting off with a bang, OTRN.
I don't even know what it is. Let's see.